Hey friends, welcome to Maker Studio. This is Kim. I normally blog over at Salvaged Living, but today I'm taking over the Maker Studio page and I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I don't know if you've seen any of the other crafts that I've done or some of the other ladies, but we've had some really fun stuff lately. Just some fabulous ideas to put these amazing stencils and products to work. And today is a really cute and easy craft that I have for you guys, just a fun product demonstration real quick that is going to be perfect for back to school. So if you have kids like I do, I've got 3 children. I'm always looking for a really easy and thoughtful gift for teachers, for coaches, things like that. So this is perfect. And we're going to get started. I'm going to show you real quick what you're going to need, and then I'll kind of bend the camera down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But there's this new stencil set, and I pretty much adore it. It's Real Heroes stencil, and of course the real heroes are teachers and coaches, because you guys, I can craft all day, but I was not cut out to be in a classroom, and so I am super grateful for all the people who have poured into my kids' lives, both in the classroom and on a field or in the theater room. I mean, all kinds of different places. It takes a village, you guys, so we need to show some love to these people, and we're just excited that we're going back in person this year. I don't know about you, but anyway, so we have those stencils. I'm going to be using the ceramic paints today, and what the really fun idea of this is to get your school colors, okay? So you're going to want to order some ceramic paints in your local school's colors. Luckily, where I live, they carry those school colors pretty much throughout elementary through high school. We're this kind of royal, and this is called a Hampton blue, black and white. And so it's really easy and it's really fun to find things in your school colors, but to make them is extra special. So I'm going to use those ceramic paints. And then I have some coasters that I just picked up in the dollar spot at Target. These little coaster packs. Whenever I see stuff like this, even if I don't know what I'm going to use it for, I usually grab them because they make great gifts to have in your closet, in your stash, for like back to school, for Teacher Appreciation Week. And they're good for the holidays too, if you have stuff coming up for Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that. So those are the products I'm going to use. I also have my little brushes. I love these. Amy's got some amazing brushes. And then the new squeegee sets. I don't know if you have new squeegees, but I highly recommend you treat yourself to some good squeegees, especially this little pencil one. It's really nice when you're working on smaller products like that. So let's get started, okay, guys? Okay, when you hop on, I want you to say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me know if you have used Amy's stencils before or not. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We're going to do a giveaway today, and it's going to be for a set of these stencils. It's super easy to enter to win. You're just going to want to tag 3 friends, okay? Tell 3 friends to come craft with us, to come watch and see how this is done, and you might be the lucky winner of this stencil set. So I love this stencil set because it gives you everything you need for back to school, for teachers, for coaches. It's great for Father's Day. Anyway, there's so many cute options in this stencil pack. So I'm going to show you 2 ways today to just make something really cute. Okay, I'm going to do a teacher one and I'm going to do a coach one. So stick with me on that because I'm going to show you just how I would put this stencil pack together. And like I said, these coasters are from the dollar bins at Target, but just keep an eye out in your dollar stores for stuff like this. There's always cute little vases and things like that laying around that you can get really inexpensive. What we're going to do is start by cutting apart the stencil that we're going to use. I'm going to use this Real Heroes Teach stencil first because I agree wholeheartedly with this statement. You guys, this is so easy. I'm using the ceramic paint, and like I said, you can get them in your school colors, so that's super fun. This is Hampton Blue. The thing about ceramic paints is you don't have to bake them, and I love that about the Maker Studio ceramic paints. You simply paint them on and leave them overnight to dry, and then you're good to go. So this is the perfect, easy to do project. I'm just gonna make sure that my stencils on really good. If you haven't used these stencils before, if this is new, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure and type that in the comments. I want to hear if you're new to a maker studio. You guys tell me that so we can welcome you. I'm just smoothing that over really good. These are sticky stencils. They stick to your surface and they have a little mesh thing inside of them that helps you to get a really crisp, clean stencil, which is different than when you use a traditional stencil. It doesn't always come out that way. I'm going to use this Hampton blue, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of black as well, both in the ceramic paints, okay? And I really, in these kind of small spaces, two things to show you. There's this Maker Studio logo on here, and I love you, Maker Studio, but we're not going to put that on our coaster. And so if you would just want to make sure you don't mess up and get paint in there, just use some painter's tape and cover that little portion up. So remember that if you wanted to say Real Heroes and put something else here, you could always put a little tape over the teach part or whatever you wanted to do and make that look a little different. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just do this outside in blue. It paints on really easy. It takes a very minimal amount of paint. I do like to paint it on and then squeegee it in a little bit. I just find that it helps get that paint in there really good and make sure the colors are good and crisp and the lines are, you know, nice and tight. So that's just kind of my tip about that. Use this to get it right where you want it, but go ahead and use the squeegee. I'm going to show you how to do it in just a sec to get really detailed, okay? I'm going to do the heroes in blue as well. I love that you could give this as a gift with a little coffee mug or a Starbucks gift card or something like that just for the start of school. That would be a really great way to kick the year off for these teachers that are going back and working so hard in such a kind of a weird environment that we've had lately with all the crazy stuff going on. So now that I have that on there, I'm just going to use this and I'm just going to make sure that it's worked into those cracks. And if I can see white, like the surface of my coaster, that probably means I don't have enough paint. So make sure you're just smearing it in there. Just go over it. This is so different than a normal stencil because if you did this on a regular stencil, it would bleed everywhere, it would go everywhere, it would not be good. But this lets you get super detail right where you want to get. Crisp, clean lines. That's why I love these stencils. They're so fun. All right, so I'm going to leave that on there. Just going to do that. Now I'm going to use the black to do this part. It's really quick. You could assembly line do these just about, like sit down and just knock out a bunch of these while you're watching TV or something. Perfect for your preschool teachers, your Mother's Day out, all that good stuff. Where am I going? Here we go. Grab a paper towel. Now don't forget, if you're just hopping on, we are using the Real Heroes stencil and we will be giving one away today. Maker Studio will be giving one away. So what you're going to need to do is invite 3 of your friends. Just tag them in the comments below and invite them to come hang out with us, craft with us, tell them about Maker Studio, and we will select a winner. And thank you for doing that, you guys. Now watch. This is so easy. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's just perfection. Look how easy that is. These little bitty ceramics. So easy. Now you're going to want to let this dry overnight and then you'll be ready to give it away. It's ready to go. I'm going to do one more real quick because I want to show you another design idea, and I want to show you how easy and quick it is to knock a few of these gift items out. Or if you just want these for your own house, if you're, you know. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use a few different stencils on this one. I'm going to do Coach. Both my boys are playing football this year. Because you know it's Texas. We all play football down here. And I'm going to use this number 1. Now, if you're wondering how to keep these, what I do when I'm done with this is I usually just keep these in a little Ziploc so I can keep all the same like ideas together. Just my idea on how I store things. So I am going to mix and match. I want this to say Coach at the bottom. Let me think, how do I want this? Oh, I know. All right, I'm gonna say Coach at the bottom. Put that on real good. And you want that good clean stick so that you don't bleed onto places you don't want to. Now, this is gonna be where I might change my mind on how I'm doing this, but let me see. I'm gonna lay it out first. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm not gonna use that fan part. I'm gonna take my painter's tape and I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do, I'm using the same colors because these are our school colors. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you get your school colors and have those on hand whenever you need to do a personalized, really sweet, awesome gift for someone in your school district. Now we're gonna make sure that we get that ink in there really good. Just really easy with this handy squeegee tool. I highly recommend you get one of these. All right, so then that's done. Bingo, ta-da, super done. Okay, and then I'm gonna do, the next thing is this layer. I'm gonna do it because it's overlapping the next one. And I'm gonna do the football in black. But you could do this, you can see they have all these different sports. So whatever your sport is, you could do that. Super fun. And like I said, give this with a little Starbucks gift card, a little, you know, Yeti kind of cup. Something like that would be nice. There's our football. I'm just wiping this off as I go. Now I'm going to do the last Coach part in blue again. Oh, I think I used my black. That's okay. We could have a mixture. That's okay. That is the other thing. You can paint with this, this ceramic paints. You don't have to use them with a stencil. You can use them to freehand paint on a surface, but the ceramic paints, I do want to tell you, are for glass, they're for pottery, and ceramics. That's predominantly and really only what you're going to use them for. So you're going to want to stick to those surfaces when you use ceramic paints. The very cool part though, if you just hopped on, is that you don't have to bake these paints. So it's super nice. I mean, it's like you do this and you're done. Get this peeled off. All right, and then, so this one I kind of got a little on there. You might, if you're kind of messy sometimes, You can put extra tape around to give yourself a little more margin, but that's really cute. Just number one coat, just very simple, understated, great for a guy, and perfect in your school colors. So you can see how quick and easy those were. Let them dry overnight, and then you are ready to go with some cute little gifts. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed these. Don't forget, tag 3 friends and you can have a chance to win this fun stencil set from a maker studio. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys.